Attorney, paano po kung mag-file ng extradition request ang Pilipinas para kayo po ay mapauwi?
Well, I'm formally announcing that after our meeting today, I'm filing formally for asylum here at the Netherlands. As soon as my application of asylum is received, I do have the rights to non-refoulement. Non-refoulement under international law means, number one, non-deportation until matapos yung investigasyon if I'm entitled to asylum status. And number two, non-prosecution for illegal entry. Pero legal naman ang pagpasok ko dahil meron akong visa. No? Pero naniniwala ako na yung warrant of arrest ng Kamara de Representante ng WAD Committee ay mapapatunay ng unjust prosecution. Kasi dito sa Europa, unheard of yung isang warrant of arrest na indefinite ang lifetime, number one. Number two, walang bail. So, at number three, malinaw naman yan na ito isang investigasyon sa Pogo na nais nilang talagang i-link si dating Presidente Rodrigo Roa Duterte, no? At malinaw na sa tingin ko ang political motivation behind the investigation on the Pogo dahil ang sinasabi ng WAD Committee, si Presidente raw ang nag-legalize ng operation ng Pogo even if it has always been there, no, since time pa ng Aquino government, no. So I am confident. I am confident that I can prove political persecution through unjust prosecution ng WAD Committee.
When was that filed, attorney, yung application for asylum, and how long do you expect that to be acted upon?
Well, I'm filing it immediately after our meeting.
Sa Dutch courts po ito?
Hindi. It's just the parang counterpart of the Commission on Immigration and Deportation.
Malacanang just said to Duterte supporters that they should also encourage you to come back to the Philippines and face the arrest warrant from the House of Representatives. Sir, what do you say to this?
I cannot come home. I have to defend my president as a member of the List Council of the ICC at The Hague. Yan naman po ay alam na ng lahat na sa mulat mula. Una po, ako yung kauna-unang Pilipino na naging miyembro ng List Council. Ngayon po, 5. 3 doon sa 5, 2 doon ay dati kong kasama. In fact, my 2 former partners are representing the victims. Kaya po kami naghiwa-hiwalay sa law office because of yung 2 kong partners opted to represent the victims. And after my stint as POX, of course, I said, I've already been advising the President on ICC even when I was POX. And I can confirm that as early as 2019, I have been advising him on ICC matters. So, kinailangan po kami maghiwa-hiwalay as a law office and as legal partners, no? So, I'm sorry I cannot come home. I have to defend my president.
Are you saying, attorney, that you are willing to face the case after this entire thing?
Well, nakabinbin po ang aking petition sa Korte Suprema para ideklarang labag sa saligang batas yung investigasyon na ginagawa nila at walang basihan yung paghingi ng mga dokumentong hinihingi sa akin. Paulit-ulit ko naman pong sinasabi, hindi ko po tinatakasan yan. Inaasahan ko naman po na magdedesisyon ng Korte Suprema at susunod tayo sa desisyon ng Korte Suprema. Ulitin ko po fake news po yung sinasabi nilang pugante ako dahil ang pugante po ay tumatakas sa isang arrest warrant na inisyu ng isang hukuman. Ang arrest warrant po ng inisyu ng Kongreso ay para lamang sa isang resource person para dumalo sa isang pagpupulong at magsumite ng mga dokumento. Wala po akong ginawang krimen na naging basihan para sa pag-issue ng warrant of arrest ng lehislatura.